A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. Shoots another one. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here goes the line. 180.
Goff off the play action. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
34-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Into the end zone he goes, pick 6, and a New Orleans touchdown. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Block 20.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Hit some space around midfield. The 30. The 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
180.
Warren has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Tonight. 120. What's that?
Looking forward with Brooks. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Falcons making a 1-point game. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Round 80. Alert.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. He gets forward, next about 4 yards. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Allen on 3rd down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going for it himself. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Now Allen going to the air. Forced out to his right. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Second and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Play action here with Goff. Finds his fullback. He gets loose down the right side. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. On second down, it's Brooks. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun. Goff. He gets it to Rice. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Great on. All right, looks like they want another look at this one. The play going to be reviewed by our officials, making sure they got this one right. Kicking team out to try the extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on a quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
It's a designated keeper for Allen. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Cage, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Allen now on 1st down. That's caught It's Saquon Barkley. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
From the red zone on first. He will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a second quarter lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. Oh, that's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
33-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Wait, 20!
They'll start this drive with Brooks. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 35-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds his man Rice. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Goff now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They'll go for it. Goff. He finds it beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
And the Falcons, first down.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning.
46-yard line.
More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. First and 10 now from the 46. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the gun, Goff. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
180.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Another one caught by St. Brown. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
180. What's that?
On 1st down, it's Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now.
Get on. 180. Turbo set.
On the give, it's Brooks. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Turbo set.
Here's Brooks. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Goff to the air now. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. It's Allen out of the pistol. Taking a shot deep here. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
He'll throw it. He's going to try another deep one here. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
He's trying to go deep again. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. On the return, this is Etienne. Good work so far. He's got room. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
We got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
On first down, Allen finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10. Here's Allen. He's got a man left. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing here, Allen. He rolls to his right. Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Allen fires out wide, complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
At the 10-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone where there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Toss play to Barkley. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Looking quickly here.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Allen on third down. And the defender comes away with it. Benjamin St. Juste picks it off. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, gone. And on a small gain up to about the 32. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Off to throw here, it's 3rd and 2. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. That is Lewis Seen. Into the end zone he goes, pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
180. Turbo set.
On first down, here comes Brooks. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
180. Turbo set.
Throwing is gone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Back to throw it. Gets him on the out route. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Attack.
This is Brooks heading left. He's still going at the 30. Running down the left side. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie us up 28 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Darius Davis to return it. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. And they're on the 26-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter. First down throw for Allen. Lofts it deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead as time runs out here in the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
6-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Cut. Black 20. Hey, kill. What's that?
Goff off the play action. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
180. What's that?
From the gun, a give to Brooks. By man, he's in the clear. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
New set of downs from the 37. Off play action, Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. Connects with the open man downfield. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll work against the blitz. Troutman with the grab. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
White 20.
Hands off here for Brooks. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
180. Average.
Warren here from the gun. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
From the gun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Now a give to Brooks. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons losing by 7. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Hot. What's that?
They give it to him up the middle. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons cut it to a point late in this one. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That's completed right side. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
And the Saints, 1st down.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Gets this one to Pierce. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. With half a minute left, here comes 2nd and 10. They go to Barkley again. And he hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
180.
Setting up to pass. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets out of bounds, stopping the clock, but not the big play they needed. Just a gain of 5.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Now to throw. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Here we go, tonight. 120.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And they got the field goal when it mattered most. And that kicked the difference in the game and what lets them leave here with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say goodbye from Atlanta.